Join us for the return of a Rube Party on Friday, July 19th at Forgotten Star Brewery in Fridley. Doors open at 5 p.m. and we'll kick off the party with the Star Bank Red Carpet broadcast at 6:30, followed by some of your favorite fan games for great prizes, including tickets to see Metallica at U.S. Bank Stadium and rounds for Rubes thanks to Star Bank. Then we'll wrap up the night with live music from the Chris Hockey Band. Get the full details now at KFAN.com/party.
Yeah, we are.
And once again, welcome back to Detroit Lakes, Minnesota. Lovely, lovely morning for Water Carnival, and it's all happening. The Power Trip Morning Show at Kegs and Eggs. It's 7:43. They're about to start slinging beer over there. The breakfast has been going on, and the Power Trip is 2 rounds deep into the Power Trip Initials Major number 2, and it's a hell of a battle at the top and not much else going on, Cory.
There's what, a couple thousand items in the history of the Power Trip Initials game, right?
Sure.
I think hairline fracture is the top 20 guess of all time.
That's a great one.
Yeah, it's really good.
It was incredible.
Impressive.
Yeah, the clue thin doesn't really narrow it down.
I was thinking about a cracker, pizza crust.
That's where I was.
Sure. And he went straight to hairline fracture.
That was great.
Crazy good.
Yeah,
man, Crease was good.
He the man. Ain't no doubt about it.
Very, very good. I wonder where will he be seated when the bracket is revealed next week for the Invitational, the Initials Invitational bracket reveal next week?
Should probably be pretty high.
Yeah.
I think he'll be pretty high up the old ladder.
Yeah,
I think Max will be pretty high.
Have you guys had breakfast this morning? Did you dive into the donuts? Did you breakfast burrito it?
Burrito's A+.
Is that right?
A++.
Oh,
Really?
A++.
And the gentleman over there, the group of them, very funny, and Power Trip Minds, if you know what I mean.
Oh, yeah, I know what you mean.
They were like, hey, you over there, you give S, you take S.
Whoa.
You eat
Dwight's
S.
here?
It's like, okay,
Eat S?
all right, boys, let's play.
Yeah.
But we should give an actual shout out. The Lake Region Veterans Color Guard is right over there.
Fantastic.
And these gentlemen are serving breakfast. They make the breakfast. They provide the breakfast. And they also do, and I can speak from experience, when a veteran passes away and we want to honor them with the 21-gun salute and the burial and all that, these are the ones that volunteer their times right here. Yes, sir. Thank you so much. My dad had the veterans burial and 21-gun salute and taps, and our family has the shells from that 21-gun salute, and they fold the flag, and all of that is volunteer. And I just think you do wonderful work, and I'm sure John Creasel would back me 100% on this. Thank you, gentlemen, so much for being here today. Thank you for your service. There is a tip jar over there, and they have a fundraiser going to be able to provide things like this. So if you're able to support that group. Thanks, guys.
Well done.
Fantastic. Well done.
said,
Good
Marn.
job, Marns. Good job.
Good job, Marnes.
Yeah.
Now give me my burrito.
Anybody know why it's 21? Where that started?
It's John.
That is a good question.
John probably does.
I bet the gentleman.
But he's slinging books.
Yeah. There was something way more
I wonder
important.
where that started or when that started.
Can anyone from the Lake Region Veterans Color Guard hear us over there in the corner? 21-gun salute. Why 21, not 22? 20, 19.
I might.
Hawk is making his way over.
You know,
Maybe they like blackjack. I don't know.
Forts could fire 3 rounds, one for every one fired at sea. So
And there are 21
it's all about
Cs.
greater quantities of gunpowder could be stored on dry land, and so yeah.
That was an excellent explanation.
Yeah, I actually
Did
know.
Rosie tell you that?
I feel like I know less than I did 20
Yeah.
seconds ago.
What?
I went the wrong way. I have more questions than we have answers. Okay. Sauce, it's time to do some sports before we get to Vikings news, and that's your time to shine. You're kind of kicking ass in initials as well. You're tied with John with one round to go, but this is your segment. You ready?
Yes, Daddy.
All right.
It's time for Fan 5, brought to you by Builders and Remodelers.
Thank you. The Minnesota Twins were off yesterday, but they start a 3-game series today against the Giants in San Francisco. Their final one before the end of the first half. Joe Ryan goes for your Twins today. Game time is 9:15. The best part, though, is the Twins are now 4.5 games back of the Guardians, who lost 10-1 to Detroit, Marn.
Oh, nice. You'll love to see it. they're within striking distance. Cleveland has been playing incredible baseball, but I think they're starting to feel the pressure from the Twins. They're closing the gap. The Twins are playing awesome. They've won 6 consecutive series. How about that?
Oh, yeah.
And they'll play
That's
their
awesome.
final series this weekend before the All-Star break. Let's chase them down.
Anybody else?
I thought she did a
Go
great
Twins.
job. I mean,
Well done, Martin.
yeah, well done.
Jose Altuve will not participate in the All-Star game, but Willie Castro of the Minnesota Twins will replace him, and Marcus Semien will start at second base for Jose Altuve. So if you're keeping score at home, the Minnesota Twins now have 2 All-Stars.
I am.
And I think Willie Castro was he was basically like a camp invite, right? Like he has been in the past, and he's made his way onto the team. I think I heard yesterday Barrero and Gardsey say he's played every game this season for the Minnesota Twins, and as you said earlier, at multiple positions, and he's even pitched.
Yeah.
That's pretty
There's
cool.
value. And for the Twins to have an additional All-Star, I wonder if they'll end up with more by the time the game gets here, another injury or a pitcher pitch, because to have a team playing as well as the Twins, to have only one All-Star just doesn't seem right. So more representation seems like that should be a better reflection of this team.
But not everybody's a
Thanks, Billy.
huge fan, though. But, Zach, you were telling me he's like polarizing, right? But you were saying you're a big fan of Castro and his beliefs and his policies.
Oh yeah, no, I love him. I love him so much.
So you're a big fan of Castro?
Yeah.
That's what he was telling me off the air, and I'm like, I don't follow the Twins.
Yeah.
I don't know this
No.
information. Sauce, did you get that bit, or?
Yes, I get that bit.
And Huck Finn is a book.
The Cuban guy?
Yeah, the Cuban guy.
I know Mark and Hockey are pumped for this. The Wolves' first Summer League game is today at 4 o'clock. They battle the Pelicans. I think it's on ESPN. That's the first time you'll see Dillingham and Shannon Jr. play basketball.
And Mark Parrish, Cory Brewer, and Luke Ridnour make their Wolves Summer League debuts today. Your thoughts?
Good luck.
Awesome.
Well, I mean, that's impressive that Brewer and Ridnour are still in that kind of shape.
I know, it's incredible.
Like, Pear, how did you, once you've been retired from the league for 10 years, how did you come back and play in it?
I didn't.
Oh.
It's really hard.
Oh, that's private.
Parrish, who would you rather watch today in Vegas Summer League? Tony Campbell or Gerald Glass?
I got a funny feeling you're making those names up,
Right.
but I'm no idea.
They're not making them up. They just don't play anymore.
Oh,
How many guesses would it take for Hockey and Parrish to get Dillingham's first name?
I mean, they either know it or
100?
they. Well, if it's 100, I mean, it's a pret's a common first name.
It'd be like guessing your unborn child's first name.
Right.
We all saw how that
yeah,
went
good
yesterday. I mean, is
Why?
it not
You think
gonna
he can
be-
do it? Do you think they can do it as a group?
No.
Man, Parrish has no chance, even though you might have just said
Zero.
it. I think you said just the
haven't
last
said it.
name.
Yeah, I've just said the last.
Okay, then Parrish has no chance. I don't think Chris has paid enough attention. I don't think he cares.
I think Hockey knows where he went to college.
Yeah, but I don't think he can get the first name, so I'm not willing to gamble.
All right.
You don't either?
No.
No,
Parrish and
no
Chris,
chance.
do you know
I think he could.
Dillingham's first name?
Hawk?
I think it's Diddle.
Oh,
Diddle Dillingham.
Am I right?
Yeah.
Is that close? It sounds like maybe Richie Dillingham.
You're
I think I've heard that
close.
you're
before.
close.
The first letter is correct.
Rodney, Robert.
Wow.
Robert.
Thataway, Hawk.
Thank you.
Dillingham is the right answer.
That's right. See,
so
I
it
got
would have been less than
right.
100, Paul. Yes, but we did give him clues.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Marnes, the Lynx battle the Seattle Storm tonight at 9 p.m. The Storm is a 6 to 5.5 point favorite tonight in the game, and that is at 9. Are you on the call?
I am not, because Friday night games in the WNBA are on ION, as you're all well aware of, and the
That
home
was a test. We all knew
the
that.
home crew does the call. So I would call it if it was at Target Center. Tonight being in Seattle at Climate Pledge Arena will be called by the Seattle Storm crew. The Lynx are 2.5 back. They're still a third place team. They're just trying to tread water until Nafisa Collier comes back from the foot issue. And we're good. That's a good team, too, man. They're about to take a month off, though. They play Sunday against the Fever, and then they have one other game, and then a month off for the All-Star / Olympic break.
Yeah.
And then we got a couple of teams that are in the mix when we come back and hit the ground running. It's going to be a fun summer.
It's going to be fun.
Hawk, are you out by the lake?
I sure am.
He's on the beach.
Yeah, I'm on the beach, baby.
You parked out by the lake?
Yeah, I am.
Great bit.
80 miles from Detroit Lakes.
God, that's such a great bit.
There's a dead bluegill right here. I feel bad for him.
Put firecrackers in its mouth and then blow it off.
Yeah, you talked about that. I don't know why you like that.
Jeez,
Yeah, you were
Dahmer.
doing-
It's already dead.
Yeah.
I don't think I ever did it with a live fish. But
Didn't
that
you?
was a long time. It was like 35 years
I thought
ago.
it was frogs.
No, it was fish.
Fish? Okay, there you go.
Yep. Fish would wash up on the shore there in the great city of Chisago Lakes and Chisago Lake itself. And I'd say, that's a dead fish. That smells. And then I would put black cats in its mouth and then blow it off. I don't know why I'm not in jail. I want to burn a house down. I want to do a heist. I was blowing the mouths off of fishes.
Whoa.
It is kind of cool to see it happen, though. Just like their jaw just gets obliterated.
I can't imagine.
Bundy.
My gosh.
It just goes flying off, and it looks like Yosemite Sam after the dynamite blows up.
My goodness.
It was
sir.
kind of awesome.
My God.
Don't do it with a live fish, though. That's not nice.
Yeah, you got problems.
I don't think I ever did.
How
But
long
again,
did you wait for them to stop flopping?
I checked.
Wiggle that thing.
Thanks, Ted Krasinski.
That's what I would say to the fish. I'd say, wiggle that thing, and they wouldn't. I'd be like, well, then it's time to blow your face up.
Wow.
And I did.
Yep. What a weird segment.
Yep. Well, look, man. It's honesty.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was probably 9 or 10. 9 or 10.
Yeah. We all know you were 19.
Yeah, we all know it was, you trolled the beach last night.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. Give it a shot.
Anything else? Anybody?
Yeah, I don't know how to
Transition
to
Thank
this.
you, yeah.
But, former Vikings assistant coach and the guy who basically came up with the Tampa 2 defense, Monty Kiffin, passed away at age 84. He was here from 86 to 89, left for a year to go be the Jets linebackers coach, then came back for a couple of years in 91.
Yeah, I got to know Monty a little bit in Bloomington when he was there. And Lane, his son, was a year older than me in high school. Yeah, he was a great guy. It was super cool to have him around. I mean, it was a big deal having a Vikings coach that was, worked out great after practice was over. He could kind of come help out our team. I don't think it technically would be legal these days to have a NFL defensive coordinator right next to the head coach during a game, but
I wonder. I don't know.
It worked really well, and we went to state. It was a lot of fun, and yeah, he was a super cool guy, and obviously Lane's doing a great job. Those guys have amazing football minds.
Was Lane obviously? So you went to high school with Lane, then you
Yep.
said, right? Yeah. Was he your same year and everything?
He was a year older than I.
And was he a great player?
Yeah, he went to Fresno State, played football. Yeah, he was a really good athlete, basketball, football. Yeah.
Something in the water when you were in high school.
Yeah, man.
That's
Yeah.
just crazy. The amount of
Bloomington was
great
nuts.
athletes. Holy moly.
What's happened since then?
We all moved to Orono?
Well,
Oh, good point.
Actually, the funny thing is it seems like almost every Eden Prairie youth hockey coach is a former Jaguar.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Corey, you don't know what they're talking about. You were blowing fish up with
That is
black
true.
bats.
Right.
So they were practicing sports.
Better than anybody else in the greater Chisago Lakes area. Nobody blew up the face of a fish better than me.
and I'm weird.
Weirdest segment of all time.
Yeah, we can go to Vikings news.
I'd like to. Yeah, do we have any Vikings? Radko.
It's time for Vikings news on the
Yeah,
Power
there's a little
Trip,
hawk.
presented
In
by
my pants.
Next
Nobody?
weekend, the rookies report to camp, and then I think a week from Tuesday, the vets will be in camp. But I think a lot of them will show up next weekend.
1 week from today, Kevin O'Connell, the head coach of the Minnesota Vikings, makes his in-studio Power Trip appearance debut.
That's pretty cool.
8 o'clock until 9 o'clock next Friday, and he will make his initials debut as well.
Crazy.
So we get a small chance to talk to him for like 15 minutes, and we'll play initials, and we obviously have like a 10 or 15-minute window at the end of the show to talk to KOC as well. So that's going to be super cool. And again, when Brian, I keep saying this because it was cool, but when Brian O'Neill was in playing initials, KOC was like texting him. Like, why didn't you get this? Why didn't you get that? So the guy knows the game and I think is ready to play. So it would be awesome to see if he does well next Friday. 1 week from today.
John Creasel, how many fantasy leagues are you going to be in this year?
Well,
Football, fantasy football.
okay. 7,
Jeez,
I think. I might
Jeez.
cut out a one or two.
Please don't drop the league we're in together.
I won't.
Thank
No.
you. I love you.
I love you.
You ever win any big money in any of those leagues?
I have, yeah.
He's good
a few
at
times.
it. He's
Yeah.
really good at it.
Yeah, I gotta start again.
It's fun.
Hawk, aren't you in a fantasy league?
I sure am with your dad.
It's the stepsister,
Yeah.
stepmom.
Yeah.
Sauce, what's the most amount of money you've ever won in fantasy football?
Well, I think the first year I did, what's the bit Charchie does?
Guillotine
Dress
league?
up like ladies.
Which is one of the best ways, if not the best way, to play fantasy football. I finished second, and I won, I think, $700 or something. That's about it. I'm decent at it, but I don't. Yeah, what?
Okay.
Okay. All right. Let's
love
start this all over.
Let's
shall we?
trail off at the end.
It seems like we need to go to break, maybe come on back and do the next segment and get into the last round of the initials major. Shall we do that, please?
We're celebrating.
yeah.
We're celebrating blowing the faces of fish off with fireworks here. Detroit Lakes, by the way, the lake's right there. There's plenty of fish.
Hey.
Find a dead one, give it a shot, see what happens.
Corey.
Yes, Christopher.
When we come back, I actually emailed myself a story about poker that I was curious about when it comes to cheating. So I want to ask you about that when we come back from this break. Is that a tease?
Yeah!
That is one hell of a tease. And look, this is a hell of a tease too. Marnes, there's a gal. The best female player in the world is still in it with like 160 to go.
Ow!
We need her to win. It would be the best thing that could ever
Hey.
happen in poker. We need a female like rush. And the boom could happen if Kristen Foxen gets it done. So I'm cheering for her big time. But yeah,
Foxen.
apparently Chris has a poker tease after this
I
Power
do.
Trip Morning Show on The Fan.
Wiggle that thing!
Plus.
Metal legends Metallica are taking over U.S. Bank Stadium August 16th and 18th. Don't miss their M72 World Tour featuring 2 nights of epic performances, different set lists, and a bold new in-the-round stage. Single day tickets are still available. For full details, head over to KFAN.com, keyword calendar.
Thank you, Maxo, and thank you, Detroit Lakes, for coming out big time to support the Power Trip Morning Show. Good morning, Detroit Lakes. It is just after 8 a.m., and it is Kegs and Eggs, and the beer is flowing. The crowd's drinking up. It's obvious there are a lot of people that had the shakes.
Whoa.
Right before they opened the beer stand. Sir, I'm talking about you. You know who I'm talking to. But welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for being here. Always a great crowd, and we got one round of the initials left. And Cory's here, and Saucy, and Parrish, and Creasel's down there selling his book with his beloved family. Marnie's out there being a woman of the people. Zacho, it's really something to watch her operate, isn't it?
Where is she?
It
Over
really
here.
is. I mean, you want to talk about Josh Duhamel up here. She's
Yeah.
the real star.
She really is. They love her. Fargo and Detroit Lakes loves Marnie Gellner. Am I right, people? You love Marnie, don't you?
Hard not to.
It's hard not to.
Yeah.
I don't really like her.
She's a terrible person.
she's
It's
all
all for show.
All right, Cory, you ready for this?
Man, if anybody wants to talk poker, I'm all ears.
Well, no,
Go on.
And I promise you, I don't.
Thank you.
But until I read this story, I never thought about the idea that there could be cheating in poker, okay? And I never thought about the fact that there had to be rules. I know that's dumb,
Yeah.
but there's got to be rules, right?
There's a billion rules.
I don't know what any of this means, but a player was accused of angle shooting
Yep.
at the World Series of Poker main event.
I already know what you're going
And
to
a
say.
different player got thrown out because of it. Can you, in layman's terms, tell me what the hell happened and why the guy who wasn't even involved was the one that got thrown out?
Well,
do you even know?
I guess I didn't hear about the throwing out part. I know what angle shooting is. Do you have the specifics about what this guy did? Is this the guy
Yeah.
that showed his cards? The other guy folded.
Okay, here's what I'll do. I'm going to read the story because there's a lot of things I have no idea
right,
what
go
the hell
on.
they're talking about.
I think
Moments
this is the
before the day 3 dinner break at the World Series of Poker event. First of all, you guys get a dinner break?
Yeah, it's 75 minutes because honestly, it's a grind. I know that sounds insane, but you get mentally exhausted.
What time does it start?
So it starts at noon, and so every 2 hours there's a 20-minute break. And you don't really need 20 minutes, but there's thousands of people, so the line for the bathroom is so epic, and that's why they give you 20 minutes. So it's 2 hours per level, then a 20-minute break. The dinner break is after the 3rd level of the day, so dinner break's a little before 7 o'clock at night. So it's about 7 hours of cards before you get to actually sit down and eat for 75 minutes.
So when's the day over?
About 1 o'clock in the morning,
Holy
because
balls.
its main event is 5 2-hour levels a day.
As the field was heading to break, a possible angle shoot occurred, and another player who wasn't even in the hand had to be escorted out of the room. The action folded around Rayan Boyeb.
Yep.
Your what hurts?
On the button, whatever that means, who raised it up. The small blind folded to the big blind, who then flashed his hand.
Yep.
But he hadn't technically folded his hand, even though it is against tournament rules to expose cards in the middle of a pot.
Yeah, this is the reason why it's called angle shooting, and the reason why this guy sucks is the guy who raised apparently didn't speak very solid English.
Okay.
So this guy who's angle shooting shows his cards, which means you're folding, right? That means I'm folding.
Yeah.
I think he showed Jack 2 offsuit or something, so it was like, I'm folding. So when he exposed his hand, the guy who doesn't speak very good English folded his cards, like, oh, okay, I win. Well, then, since his cards were in the muck, the guy that had showed his cards were like, my hand's the only live hand, I win the pot. Which is just really SE to do, right? That's just like, you're breaking the unwritten rules and kind of some actual rules, but the tournament director came over and said, it is the only live hand that's still here, so technically you win the pot. So everybody else at the table got super pissed because they all knew that this guy was taking advantage of the guy who didn't speak very good English, and apparently hell broke out around him. But so that guy sucks. Guys like that suck. You're just taking advantage of a dude that's just playing the game.
Well,
now I would argue hold on to your cards until the pot is pushed your way.
Yeah.
So that's the lesson that this guy will learn in moving forward. But the guy that angle shot still sucks. And angle shooting is simply meaning like it's almost like you're doing things that are like almost like a pump fake. Like sometimes people will do that with their chips. They act like they're going to call. They'll pump fake just to make sure to see if you react. And it's like now you're just cheating. Like you're play with some class and just use your words, use your chips. You don't have to do these pump fakes or little gimmicky garbage tricks like this guy. So yeah, this guy sucks.
So this guy Thomas Zanat, who was at the table but wasn't in the hand, got so pissed they had to like escort him from the room.
Yeah.
And he wasn't even in the hand.
Yeah, so it sounded like everybody else at the table defended the guy that got took advantage of, so taking advantage of.
That's cool, at least.
Yeah, that's kind of neat. And I, again, had no idea that but it makes sense. Somebody's got to keep an eye on everybody. So there's a guy, the floor supervisor?
Yep.
Yeah, he watches you?
Doesn't watch each individual table, but if there's a conflict or a problem, then the dealer calls over the floor, and the floor has to figure it out. When I was playing on day 2, we had 2 cards that had like pink kind of markings on them, and the dealer noticed and had to call the floor over, and no one got accused of cheating, but theoretically somebody could have marked them.
Marked the cards.
So the tournament director came over and honestly checked all of our fingers to make sure nobody had like pink dye on their fingers.
Yeah.
And the guy who I said the other day I played a hand against and I'm going to remember for the rest of my life. This guy's name's Aliim Surovic. He's one of the best players in the last handful of years, but got accused and admitted to a bunch of cheating a couple years ago. So he's at my table, a pretty well-known cheater. He was very nice to me. And the tournament director came over and accused the whole table of cheating temporarily. And I'm like, oh man, I wonder if Poker News is hovering over this table and they see that this table is at least getting monitored and Aliim Surovic is sitting there, this is going to be interesting. But there was nothing, not much came out of it, but still. He kind of dipped his head a little bit and tried to keep his head down until the tournament director had left.
There you go. Well, there you go. That's poker talk on the Power Trip.
Just don't cheat then.
Don't cheat. And good luck, Kristen Foxen. We need this gal to win. We need a woman to win. We need a female poker boom, and Kristen Foxen's 37th in chips with 160 to go. So she could do it. Everybody that's left is already guaranteed $70,000.
Wow.
And it's $10 million for first.
Rosie just texted me, can you get me Kristen Foxen's number? I need to tell her a couple things about poker.
Yeah, she doesn't understand what she's doing. She
has no idea. How could she?
She's like, I want that like clubby thing and some hearts and she doesn't know what's going on.
The red one. And
right.
The Q.
She's honestly, maybe the pink on the cards was from her nail polish because she's just sitting there doing her makeup and stuff. She's not focusing on the game.
Yeah, right.
Someone's getting messed with over there. They're taking a nap ski.
Uh-oh.
Their friends were taking photos of them. Yep, the witching hour's starting.
He's had 6 beers already. And I talked poker for 4 minutes, so we lost him.
Right. That guy's literally asleep.
Oh, no.
Oh, he is risen.
He has risen.
guys remember
The best.
the first year in Vegas
100%.
when we thought the guy was
I
dead?
thought he was dead.
You remember that, Lawyer Lambert?
Yeah. And I was on stage.
Yeah.
He wouldn't move even when your wife was pushing him, right?
Yeah.
Remember poking his shoulder, and the guy didn't flinch. We thought the guy was dead, and that's not an exaggeration. It's like, this is a medical situation.
Yeah.
And he
was just drunk?
He was so,
out
Bill
cold.
Cosby.
Yeah, when we first started going to Vegas, there were a lot of people. I mean, it was new to all of us to do a morning show out there. And so we had a theater at Planet Hollywood that was just for us. And there was a bar right outside. And a lot of people, of course, stay up all night long. And this guy came in, and he was gone. And he was sitting with his legs crossed. I can remember. And he was sitting in a seat, and his head was on his chest. And he didn't move. And you couldn't see that he was breathing.
It looked like we were at his visitation.
It did. And so Kim, my wife, went over and sat down beside him and was moving him. And he wasn't moving.
Not at all.
He wasn't
No,
waking
not
up.
at all.
And when he finally woke up, the whole place went, yeah!
Well, yeah, we thought we had the
we were going
weekend
to
of
court.
parties.
Feeling.
Yeah, exactly right.
Man.
So that was
He was
fun.
dead.
The old days.
Was he the same guy who peed his jeans while we were walking
my
back
gosh.
to the hotel after the show?
That was last
Just
year.
kept on
Oh, my
walking and
gosh.
talking.
He had
Free
no
fall.
idea. Literally, he's walking beside Marnie and I, and he's talking to us like literally like this.
Yeah.
And he's peeing himself, and he has no idea.
Just
he's so drunk.
And he's wearing
Loose
jeans,
urethra.
so it's very obvious.
And Marnie's like, oh, that's my kind of guy.
Wow, Mark. You were into that?
Is that your man, Mark?
It's Matt.
I know.
And he was,
know.
with,
We know what his
he
name
was
is.
with us on the trip.
Right. Could you hit the builders or modelers things real quick, Max, so we
Let's
can
do
do this
Fan
real quick?
5,
Just
yeah.
a good thing.
It's time for Fan 5, brought to you by Builders and Remodelers.
Thanks, builders and remodelers. All right, should we talk about some stuff that we haven't talked about at all?
Is there anything?
Steven Song leads the
I knew
World
it. I knew
Series
it.
of Poker main event with 160 players to
Guys
go. He
falling
has
asleep again.
12.3 million in chips. By the way, a couple of people that are of note. Again, Kristen Foxen is 37th. But do you guys remember when Lynn Gilmartin came in and Chris had a massive crush on her?
Who could forget?
Remember, Tony Dunst from the World Poker Tour also came with her. And Tony
yeah.
Dunst still alive with 160 to go. So a friend of the show still in the tournament as well. Tony Dunst.
Is that right?
160 left.
That's awesome. Yeah, good.
He was a super good dude, too.
Fantastic.
The Twins were off yesterday. They have the San Francisco Giants the next three, including tonight at 9:15, Joe Ryan versus Kyle Harrison. We just need one home run to keep this streak going. 28 straight games.
And you said the record's 31, right?
31.
It's in there at 28.
That is correct.
So how cool would it be to tie the record with a homer in the Bay?
Oh, into McCovey's Cove.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty sweet.
It'd be fun.
I like that stadium, man. I've been there once.
Cool.
It's fun.
Yeah, I've been there too. It's awesome.
Jeff was there a few weeks ago, right? Right, Lori Lambert?
That's
You were
right.
there?
That's
yeah.
right. He was. That's right.
What was he doing there, Hawk?
Running.
From?
Handcuffs in a closet. You can't get away, sir. You can't. I'll find you nowhere you go. I
wonder
can
if those,
find you with my eyes closed.
Those guys that do the kayaks in McCovey Cove trying to catch home run balls.
Yeah.
I wonder if they've ever seen like a fin of a great white shark. And is it worth getting a baseball from an adult man?
No.
To die? I don't think
Sure.
so.
Sure.
Well, nobody's died there yet, right?
Hasn't happened to me yet.
Yeah.
Interesting. Hey, we've
Another
talked enough
inside
sports.
joke.
Can I do something real quick before we go to break into the initial
Yeah.
game? I found this interesting. A futuristic movie timeline, okay? I have the movie that's based in the future, at least when it was made. And I'm going to tell you guys, and you can guess if you want, what year was it that the movie was based in?
Got it.
Okay? For instance, RoboCop. What year do you think
man.
RoboCop was based in? It was going to be in the future, obviously.
So that was in 1987, right? So they
Right.
thought the
Good one.
distant future or something like that, 87-ish.
2020?
So they thought the distant future was 2035.
2015.
Bam! You nailed it. 2015.
Wasn't that the same year for Back to the Future?
That's exactly right. Back to the Future 2 was 2015. How
That's
about
a
that?
long time ago.
Wow.
I know. Isn't that something?
God, Hockey loved
That's
the
nice.
RoboCop movies. He thought they were excellent.
Actually, I did. The RoboCop movies were really good. Did anybody see the RoboCop movies? Yeah,
Oh,
me,
yeah.
yeah. I loved it, man.
Wasn't it Conan who would do in the year
2000. And
Yeah.
he did it well past the year 2000. I love that.
Genius.
But even
Yeah.
when he did it, we thought about, won't that be weird when it's the year 2000? That was 24 years ago.
Sure was.
I know. It's weird, right? How about this? The movie 12 Monkeys with Brad Pitt.
Never saw it.
Oh, really?
Anybody like that movie?
Yeah, I liked it. Yeah, it's weird, but it was good.
It was just too many.
Yeah. That's what
Too many monkeys.
I don't need a dozen of them.
Well, if nobody saw it, it doesn't really do much for you. But 12 Monkeys was based in the year 2028.
Ooh.
So we're almost there.
Wow.
Isn't that something?
Okay.
Let's see. V for Vendetta.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man. Great movie, by the
Yes,
way.
it
Absolutely, yeah.
Never seen.
Hugo Weaving and
Really?
Natalie
Oh.
Portman. Man, 25?
50-42.
That's not a terrible guess. I'll tell you why in a little bit. No, V for Vendetta it was based in 2038.
2038.
Did not know that.
Great movie.
Yeah. Here's a couple that don't really have any idea or anything to do with our timeline or anything like that, but I did not know what year they were based in. The movie The Matrix. Do you have any idea what year the first Matrix was based in?
That's weird because when Mr. Anderson,
Yeah.
when he's in the real world, it looks like now, or it looked like 1999.
Exactly, right. Yeah.
So I would have guessed that it was in the present at that moment, I guess. But that's apparently wrong?
It is wrong. It was based in the year 2199.
Wow, I had
Yeah.
no idea. I guess I haven't seen that movie in enough time to remember how far advanced they thought it was.
Will the Vikings have won a Super Bowl by then?
No,
I doubt
they still
it.
have not.
I don't think
They
so.
still have not. They still have not.
I have the
That's
tattoo.
just
I love that
depressing.
team.
John.
Yeah, come on. That's
But I hate
you got to give it to them. That was a good one. Come on.
Man, I got to rewatch that because that's a blank to me.
Underrated movie that I love, The Fifth Element.
Oh, yeah.
Love
Never
The
saw
Fifth
it.
Element.
Bruce Willis.
Bruce Willis, yeah.
55.
No, but 2263. Does anybody have any idea when the Planet of the Apes was based?
The year 0.
Okay.
Yeah, after the Statue of Liberty was created. Let's go 2100.
It says here 3505.
3505. So
Yeah,
close.
right.
Got a ways to go.
And did we do? I don't think I did this yet. The movie Alien, the very first.
Oh wow, no
Alien.
idea.
80. Oh, wait. So I'll go
What year was it based in?
2020.
2010.
6/13.
2122. So 100 years from now, Alien is going to happen. So be ready
Oh,
for
that's
that.
the 200th anniversary of the first ever childbirth.
It worked out. The
Zach-
timeline works out.
Zach, go back to your table back
Look at
there.
him. Look at him coming through for you. Yeah, way to go. Hey, Sauce,
Brilliant.
And they're still only going to take a couple of minutes. NBD.
Hey, do you guys, has anybody on the dais seen Clockwork Orange?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know what year that was based in?
95.
That's right, 1995.
Oh wow.
Nice job, dude.
I
Yeah.
love that movie.
Yeah, and Escape
weird,
from New
but-
York. Escape from New York was based in 1997. And guess what year the movie 2001 was based in?
1942.
Marty, you got this.
Marty, you can do this.
Was it 2002?
Very close. Almost
One.
had
Was
it.
it one?
Very
Rosie's
close.
on the phone for you. Yeah,
He said
2001.
2001.
How about The Running Man with Arnold Schwarzenegger, 2017?
Is that good?
Never saw it.
That's okay.
I loved it growing up.
And
Love the dance.
What about Blade Runner? Last one.
Isn't that like in the
Blade Runner was based in the distant
2054?
future,
30-35?
2019.
Oh, my God.
How about that?
Do you have
2019.
Total Recall on there?
Total Recall. La 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 la.
Baby, you make me wish I had 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, man. I know.
Scene.
Great line.
Hey, did we talk about this at one
It's
point?
not on there.
What year
No.
were the Jetsons supposed to be set in?
I don't know. Let me see if I can find that out.
What about 2012?
Joe Nelson loved that movie.
I like
So
it
did
too.
Hawk.
It's
That
good.
movie is straight
Yeah,
trash.
I watched it again for some reason like a month ago.
Because it's good.
You know what other movie Hawk loved? Battlefield Earth.
You
He
gotta
loved that
give us
movie.
time to guess.
Did you like that movie, Hawk?
I thought I liked John Travolta in that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was real good. Real good. You know, they're doing real good with the aliens and God and stuff.
Yeah, oh,
I
yeah.
have the answer for the Jetsons.
Go for it.
It was set in the very near future. 2062.
2062.
How about that?
All right, so homes in the clouds and flying cars in 2062.
Still got time.
You know
We
what?
got time. We can do it.
I might just make it. You never know.
AI will get us there, right? We just got to get to the old singularity and get this thing up and running. Should we do a round 3
You guys want
of
some
the
more?
initials
Let's go.
major?
Come on, Emily, get up here. Let's do this.
We got a tight one. It's after this Power Trip Morning Show live from Detroit Lakes on the Fan.
The Fan.
The Power Hour is alive, and you can stream it at KFAN.com/watch to catch all of the action. Round 3 of the initials major going down shortly, and it's all powered by our friends at Quantum Fiber.
final segment of the Power Trip Morning Show from Detroit Lakes. Again, a great crowd. Thank you all so much for being out here today.
Yeah.
We hope you've been entertained. We hope you're enjoying your kegs and eggs. We hope to see you again next year as well as we continue to come up here for our favorite weekend water carnival in Detroit Lakes. Hi, Mark Parrish.
Hi, I was waving to that camera.
She'll
See it later.
Okay, good. Fantastic. There you go. So we've got a dead heat, a big one going on at the Initials game, and we're going into the final round of the Initials major here, Cory.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah, quick scoreboard update. Sauce and Creasel each have 6. Marnie has 4. Hawk and Parrish have 2. Emily at the score. Everybody's still mathematically in it, but we got a battle at the top and a handful of people that need a massive third round to get that major victory.
Epic comeback. Let's go. Here we go, Hawk.
Shall we do it?
Go, guys.
Everybody ready? Max, are you ready? Let's go. Round 3 of Initials.
It's time for Initials Major Round 3 on the Power Trip.
Boom. All right. Sauce, you are tied for the lead with 6. You're just a handful of points away from a major victory. What happens if you get there?
I'm sponsored by my friends at 7th Avenue Pizza. If I win today, tweet me and tag 7th Avenue Pizza through the end of today, and one of you will win $100 to put towards restocking your freezer with 7th Avenue Pizza. And, of course, we shout out today Kings County Market in St. Francis, where they now have 7th Avenue Pizza.
Tied for the lead, the defending champ, John Creasel. You have 6 points and hairline fracture, one of the best guesses in Initials history. Crease, what happens if you win your 2nd consecutive major?
You can go to johncreasel.com and book me for your next speaking engagement, johncreasel.com, or you could go over here and buy a book for my lovely wife. Let's go.
Yeah,
Marnie,
let's go. Go, guys.
Marnie, you have 4. You're not out of this. You're only 2 back with 10 to go. Marnie, what happens if you win?
Let's go. I'm sponsored by my hometown friends at Great Clips. If I win today, tweet me and tag Great Clips through the end of Sunday. One lucky winner will get 1 year of free haircuts at Great Clips salons. They told me I might have mispronounced it the last time I read it, so I'm saying Great Clip.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah,
a little
she
bit
really
of a
did.
slip of the tongue.
Yeah.
Chris, you need a big round, but you're not out of it either. You're 4 back with 10 to go. What happens if you win?
Radco's got my back. If I win, you'll get 10% off your entire order now through Monday in-store online at radco.com when you use a promo code Initials. Discount does not apply to toppers. Thank you, Radco.
Radco, right on. Parrish, same situation. You're 4 back, not out of it yet, though. What happens if you come back?
After my epic comeback, well, my good friends at ABC, American Building Contractors, will give out a $100 Visa card on Sunday. All you got to do is tweet at me, Mark D. Parrish, and tag at ABC will help, and somebody will win a $100 Visa gift card this Sunday. Let's go. Thank you, ABC.
Now, Emily, you need a mathematical miracle because you're 6 back with 10 to go. So just in case you don't come back and win, anybody you want to give a shout out to since you're on the radio on the Power Trip Morning Show?
My kids, Cece, Julie, Michael.
Hey,
Cece, Julie, and Michael.
Yeah.
pick up that guitar and talk to me.
All right. Initialsgame.com. You can buy the home version, versions 4 and 5 available now. Initialsgame.com. You might want to check out initialsgamelive.com as well. Just a heads up on that. It's badass. Initials Game Live and initialsgame.com. All right, before we wrap this thing up and crown a winner of major number 2 of 2024, one more shot at $69,000. It's time for the final jackpot of the day.
Now it's time for the St. Paul Federal Credit Union Initials Jackpot.
Thank you, St. Paul Federal Credit Union. You looking to buy a new car? Save money in your current car loan? Do it with St. Paul Federal Credit Union. Now offering car loan rates as low as 6.29%. Apply today at stpaulfcu.org/KFAN. Federally insured by the NCUNA.
All right, in hour 1, we had a guy get one of the 2 letters right, so he won $250 thanks to St. Paul Federal Credit Union. Because if you get 1 letter right, you win $250. But if you get them both right, you win the progressive jackpot, which goes up $500 every week. It's currently at $69,000, Zach. $69,000, Zachary. Isn't that unbelievable?
He doesn't have a microphone, you know.
No, I'm just watching him nod back there. Not like that.
That's not what he's doing.
He's agreeing with the number.
Is that what he's doing?
Max back in St. Louis Park has a caller. This caller gets a shot at $69K thanks to St. Paul Federal Credit Union. Caller, what is your name and where are you from?
My name is Mark. I'm calling from Fargo.
Mark from Fargo.
Must be a great guy.
Right up the road.
Are you here with us? Is he here with us right now? That sounded local. Are you with us in Detroit Lakes?
I was with you last year. This year, I'm back in Fargo.
Back in Fargo. Marnie, he's from Fargo, Marnie.
You're my people, Marco. That's right. We got Fargo in the house here. Woo.
Mark, also the name of Marnie's husband, which is really cool. Will you?
No, Matt.
Will you? Oh,
Matt.
whatever, Matt.
We
That's
know
fine.
that.
We know. Mark, will you split the money with Marnie Gellner if you win it?
I will definitely consider that.
Yeah, consider it.
Okay,
That was a nice, polite no.
He's gonna consider it and say no. That's the correct answer. All right, Mark in Fargo shot at $69,000. What letters am I going to use for round 3? Go.
I'm going with M and H.
M-H. Any chance those are your initials?
Absolutely.
All right, he's going with his own initials. Mark in Fargo is going M and H.
Give it to him.
Marky Mark.
Here we go, Mark.
He's from the Dakotas. He's going for $69,000. Does Mark in Fargo have at least one right?
That thing.
With M H. No.
Mark.
Rose.
Come on.
Yell it out, crowd. What do you think I'm going to use? Not even close.
Right.
Somebody yell 18?
I think he said, 18. Those are numbers, sir.
Yell this out. Who thinks John Creasel's going to win this game? Who thinks Meat Sauce Paul Lambert's going to win this game? Who thinks Marnie's going to come back and do this? What about Mark Parrish? Does he have a snowball's chance in hell?
One guy.
I appreciate that. Go Husky.
How about Hogs Daddy?
Who thinks Emily's going to get one?
Yeah, get one.
Right.
Steve Wolford does.
Let's do this.
He passed away.
$69,000 would have gone to a caller if they had guessed double letters.
What is it?
If they had gone double P.
Oh, my God.
No.
I wrote down and showed it to Sauce, double D.
Did you really?
My guess,
Yeah, he did.
Well, my
Wonder
guess
why.
is
Was it a photo?
Oh, no, I wasn't talking about the initials.
No, he was commenting on my jugs.
I think
double
great.
P. Double P is the combo for round 3. Again, Sauce and Creasel tied for the lead with 6. Marnie with 4. Hawk and Parrish with 2. Emily aiming to get on the board. Here we go. It comes down to this. Round 3 of major number 2 of 2024. Item 1 of double P.
Clue number 1.
Involves making a selection or multiple selections.
Clue number 2.
Often features a small variety of animals.
Clue number 3.
Is a piece of land.
M.
Emily.
Personal property.
Oh.
Incorrect. The room felt like it was going to happen. And then it didn't. But that's okay.
Clue number 4.
Is a seasonal attraction.
Clue number 5.
At its peak, displays an abundance of orange.
Marnie.
Marnie.
Pumpkin patch?
That's right.
Oh, that's it, Mark.
Marnie with pumpkin patch. And she's just one back with
Nice job.
9
That's it, Mark.
to go.
I love pumpkin patch.
Pumpkin patch. Yeah.
That's where I can go and
Fan
see-
yourself off, Marnes.
Whoa.
You can do this.
Do what?
Relax, breathe. Marnes,
No,
breathe.
fan herself.
Breathe, Marnie.
I thought he said something super inappropriate.
I'm not.
Your mother is here.
I wouldn't
yeah,
do that. I
she's
know Mark. I wouldn't want to offend Mark.
It's Matt, right?
Whatever his name is, I don't care.
Yeah, you knew that.
I knew that. All right, Marnie, you're just one back. Creasel and Sauce still have the lead with 6. Marnie with 5. Hawk and Parrish with 2 apiece. Here's number 2 of double P.
Clue number 1.
Often connected to pink or a shade of pink.
Clue number 2.
Known for its view.
Clue number 3.
Has a connection to a man named Zebulon.
Hawk.
Hawk.
Pikes Peak.
That's right.
Wow.
What the hell's that?
It's getting
Pikes Peak. Chris knows his history.
Yeah, he's smart.
Pikes Peak.
Who's Zebulon?
I was just there.
Zebulon Pike was the guy they named Pike.
You were just there, Creasel. I forgot about that.
Wow.
Is it spectacular?
It's amazing. Drove to the top. It's 14,000 feet.
Wow.
Man.
Yeah, it's a 14er. Nailed it.
All right.
Pikes Peak
Come on, good
gets
guy. Here we go,
Chris
good
his
guy. Come on.
third point,
Let's
and
go.
he's hovering. He's just 3 back now with 8 to go.
Nice job, Hogs.
Thank you, bud.
Creasel with 6, Sauce with 6. Marnie, you're just 1 back with 5. Hawk has 3, Parrish has 2. Emily yet to score, but there's 8 to go.
Come on, Em, you got this.
Yeah.
Here's number 3 of Double P.
Clue number 1.
One of the words is defined as, quote, a room in a private house used for relaxing.
Clue number 2.
Features customers.
Clue number 3.
Not required to, but historically have featured a red and white color scheme.
Clue number 4.
Creates and sells food.
John,
Yep.
pizza parlor.
That's right.
And I was specifically looking for parlor. That was the clue. If you said pizza place, I was not going to accept it because parlor was that first clue. But John got
Job,
it. Pizza
Chris.
parlor
Nice job.
Attaboy.
Nice job.
is the right answer, and you take the lead. John has 7. Sauce has 6.
All right.
Marnie has 5. Hawk has 3.
Come on, make
Parrish
some
has
noise.
2.
Let's go. Come on, good guys.
Now we go.
Now we got it.
7 to go. Here's number 4 of Double P.
Clue number 1.
Is considered slightly opaque.
Clue number 2.
This is often considered beige.
Clue number 3.
This is eventually flat.
Clue number 4.
Has great resistance to heat.
Clue number 5.
This is often sold in rolls or sheets.
Mark.
Yep.
Parchment paper?
That's right.
Oh, good one, Perry.
That's parchment paper.
Oh,
Look at the cook over here. Look at Mark Parrish, who likes baking cookies.
Bobby Flay over here.
Nikki will tell you I don't step foot in those. I love to eat though, so.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Look at Mark
That was
Parrish.
good,
All right,
Perry.
parchment paper keeps
Nice
Parrish
job,
All right, let's
afloat.
go.
Creasel, you have 7. Sauce has 6. Marnie has 5. And then Parrish and Hawk each have 3. Almost halfway through the final round. Here's number 5 of Double P.
Clue number 1.
Are subjective.
Clue number 2.
Often considered trivial.
M.
Emily.
Personal preference.
All right.
that was a good guess.
Not a bad guess, and you fired. You might as well. You only got like 5 items to go, so why not take a shot? Nothing wrong with that guess. That is incorrect. Emily out for the rest of number 5.
Clue number 3.
Connected to behaviors.
John,
Yep.
power play. Damn it.
Finally a miss. A rare
I didn't think
miss.
that happened.
That's big.
Yeah, let me finish that clue, but Creasel out for the rest of number 5.
Clue number 3.
Connected to behaviors, communications, and habits.
Clue number 4.
Are triggers.
Clue number 5.
Are annoying or irritating.
Meat sauce.
Creasel knows it. Whoops. Final clue.
Clue number 6.
Paul.
Yeah.
Pet peeves.
Just enough time to get it. Pet peeve is the right answer, and Saucy ties Creasel for the lead. And Creasel did have it like a clue before that, so that was a big swing.
That was a good one.
That's a big one, guys.
That was a key one.
Come on now.
All right, Pet Peeve
Come on,
gets
guys.
Sauce back tied for the
Come on, Barnes.
Creasel and Sauce with 7. Marnie, you're just 2 back.
Come
Plenty
on.
of time.
Here we go.
Let's go, Crease. Come on, baby.
All right, Hawk and Parrish basically not have to run the table yet, but we're getting pretty freaking close. Here's number 6.
We go now.
Number 6 of Double P
Clue number 1.
is anthropomorphic.
Clue number 2.
Debuted in 1935. Yep.
Park Place.
Hawk out for number 6.
Clue number 3.
Is bald.
Marnie.
Marnie.
Pink Panther.
Marnie out for the rest of number 6 as well. No Hawk, no
I don't know what
Marnie.
anthropomorphic means.
Clue number 4.
Wears a bow tie.
Clue number 5.
Is pink.
Paul.
5,
John.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
Creasel.
Pink Panther.
No, that's what he just said.
Yeah.
No, we're down to Parrish and Emily.
What's
no,
up, Emily?
Creasel. No, I thought you had this for sure.
I did too.
No. Final clue, Emily and Parrish. Emily, this has got to be yours. You have to get this one. Here we go. Final clue of number 6.
Clue number 6.
Stutters. 5, 4, 3,
Mark.
2. Mark.
Peppa Pig?
No! Emily, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What just happened? Yell it out.
Porky
That's Porky Pig.
Oh, man.
Wow. I cannot believe that got missed by the entire group.
I'm
That's
very
crazy. Porky Pig. Marnie, anthropomorphic means that it's like an animal that talks.
The Pink Panther was not a bad.
Yeah, no, not a bad guess. The Pink Panther.
But it was a bad guess
The
from
second
Creasel.
time.
Wow, Crease. When Crease rang,
Yeah,
I'm like, this
same.
is over. This is
Yeah.
going to be the difference. And then he said Pink Panther. That keeps it close, though. All right, there's 4 items to go, and we're still tied at the top. Creasel and Sauce have 7 apiece.
Here we go.
Marnie, you're 2 back with 5. Hawk and Parrish, also not mathematically out of this. You have to basically run the table, but not over yet for Hawk and Parrish, who have 3 apiece. Sauce and Creasel with the lead. Here's number 7 of Double P.
Clue number 1.
The first word is a reference to an area or space.
Clue number 2.
An individual can have this.
Clue number 3.
This involves poise and timing.
Clue number 4.
This features a large amount of awareness.
Clue number 5.
This is a sports phrase. Final clue.
Clue number 6.
Having a great level of this helps quarterbacks avoid... Marnie.
Pocket present.
Yes, Marnie.
Marnie!
That's pocket presents, and Marnie stays alive.
Man.
Hello, Marnie.
And you beat Paul to the buzzer, which almost never happens, but you did it.
Nice job, Barnes.
All right, with 3 to go, Parrish and Hawk now mathematically eliminated, but clearly keep playing because Creasel and Sauce are battling for the win. They have 7. Marnie, you're just 1 back with 6. This is not over. And Emily, you got 3 more shots to get on the board. You can do this, Emily.
I gotta get one.
All right, Marnes, the crowd wants to see it. Look at standing O for Marnie. Let's go. Creasel with 7, Sauce with 7, Marnie with 6. Here's number 8 of Double P.
Clue number 1.
This is a reference to a behavior.
Clue number 2.
This features manipulation or deception.
Clue number 3.
This involves a level of unresponsiveness.
Clue number 4.
One of the words is an animal.
Clue number 5.
This is used when threatened. John for the lead.
Playing possum.
Playing possum.
Good one, John.
That is
good one.
playing possum, and Creasel is on the verge
Nice job,
of victory.
Whoa.
There are 2 items to
comes.
go, and here's the situation. John, if you get number 9 or number 10, you have won yet another Initials Major. Your 2nd in a row. Sauce, you're just 1 back, of course, with 2 to go, so you need one of these final 2. And Marnie, you are 2 back with 2 to go, so you need both of them.
We go now.
Come on. Come on.
Here we go. Good guys.
Creasel is going for the win. Here's item 9. of double P.
Clue number 1.
Most commonly considered small.
Clue number 2.
Often made of wood, cardboard, or plastic.
Clue number 3.
Are considered uniquely shaped.
Clue number 4.
Features a fragment of an image.
Clue number 5.
Interlocks. Marnie.
Puzzle piece.
Yes, Marnie!
Let's go!
Nice job.
Oh my gosh, Marnes. Not over yet.
Out of the way, Mars.
All right, the situation now is as simple as this. Creasel, you have 8. Marnie and Sauce each have 7. So, Creasel, you get this right, you're the winner. You get this, you're the winner. Okay. If Parrish, Hockey, or Emily gets this right, Creasel, you're also the winner. So it's 4 on Team Creasel right now. Marnie needs this for the tie. Sauce needs this for the tie. Final item of double P. Marnie needs this for the tie. Sauce needs this for the tie. Everybody else gets John Creasel the win. Here we go. Number 10
Thanks.
of double P.
Clue number 1.
Considered distinct or recognizable.
Clue number 2.
Are sometimes studied.
Clue number 3.
Connected to mud, snow, soil, or sand.
Clue number 4.
These are left.
John.
For the win.
Paw print!
Those are paw prints, and Creasel wins yet again. Paw print.
Wow.
Oh, Johnny K.
That a boy, Crease.
The kiddo
Nice
wants
job,
to hug
John.
you.
You better come up and hug Daddy.
Chloe,
Nice
your
job,
dad won
John.
again. Your dad's tough to beat, Chloe.
Yeah, nice job, John.
Man, Johnny K is so good at this game. Paw prints down to the wire, down to the final item, and he gets a walk-off victory.
Nice
job, John.
Wow.
The dude's good at this game, man.
JohnCreasel.com. Woo. Book him today. If you're here, buy a book. Still standing. Well done, John.
I tried to piss it away.
Man, I'll tell you, dude. Wow.
I thought Pink Panther honestly cost you the whole thing. I thought you rang in and got Porky Pig. It was over, basically, but man, that left the door opening. You still got your second victory.
Yeah,
that was
great.
the dumbest thing I ever said since the first time I said, I do.
Just too good.
Nice job, John.
Man, that's a hell of a game. Nice job, Saucy. Nice job, Marnes.
Barnes, you almost had it.
Yeah, it's a hell of a comeback.
My first thought was footprint. Because of mud and the left, and I'm like, okay, what kind of a footprint? What kind of a footprint? Well, a paw print. Crease, you're really, really good at this game.
Yes, you are.
Chloe.
Oh, she's the best.
So adorable.
All right, well, that'll do it. We only have a couple minutes left. Thanks to Detroit Lakes for having us. We love you guys. This is always so much fun to come up here and do it in front of you fine people at Detroit Lakes and the greater Fargo area as well. I know a lot of you drove down from Fargo. That's just sick.
That's right.
You support the show.
And let's hear it for Emily as well. Emily, you gave your best shot. You threw it out there. Nice job. Congratulations.
Thanks.
What did you have written down for PP?
Peter Pan, ping pong.
Yeah, they're
all good.
Yeah.
All acceptable.
Yeah, all of them. Yeah. Sauce, you almost had
Not
it.
Porky Pig.
Yeah.
Not Porky Pig.
Not Peppa Pig?
Yeah.
No.
No.
Yeah, Porky Pig's gonna haunt Sauce as well. I still can't believe the whole group missed that one. That was crazy. That was I thought that was one of the layups.
But Sauce and I rang in too early. We both had it had we not missed.
It's all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, the stuttering was kind of the giveaway, but I thought Parrish and Emily were gonna get that one, and that didn't hit it as well. Whatever. Maybe
It's
Porky
really
Pig's
hard
just
when
outdated.
everyone's looking at you going, come on,
Yeah, not much was clicking for me today, Cory.
Nah.
You had me twisted.
I'm with you.
And Nikki has already texted you and trolled you about childbirth.
Instantly.
So you're going to hear about that one, I assume, the rest of the weekend.
Oh, much longer than that.
Mark, aren't you sticking around a little bit today? You got appearances today?
Yeah,
or what?
we got some appearances today. Hub 41's one of them.
Oh, right across the
right
street.
across the street. Yeah, man, awesome. That's great.
What are you doing appearances for?
Northland Vodka.
Oh, right on. Good for you.
We're selling some of that. Yeah, we're at a couple of liquor stores. I can't find it right now.
That's cool.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you-
Jesse,
Help
just
me
look them
out.
up.
Where
There
are
you
you,
go.
Jesse?
You and
Yeah,
Josh.
we got a couple of appearances around town here today. So
You and-
come on
you and
out.
Josh just,
me and Josh,
slinging
me
the
slinging a
liters?
little vodka.
Yeah. And don't forget,
I hope he likes that vodka.
Yeah, he will. The Beach Bash is going on, and thanks so much to the JCs here at Detroit Lakes for having us down. Easton Corbin tomorrow night, Radio X and Uncle Chuck tonight. So check out the music and enjoy a beautiful, beautiful place. Thank you, Detroit Lakes. Thank you all for coming out here. We appreciate it very much. Thank you so much.
Thanks to Jared Wells. Thanks to Zach Halverson. Thanks to Max Fuller. Thanks to all of you. We'll see you Monday morning, 5:30 to 9. 9 to noon is next. Everybody have a great weekend.
Seems so far away. The world keeps turning a pirouette and casting a silhouette. It's what we call today. And how it's began, no one can say.
To listen back to today's Power Trip Morning Show or to hear previous shows, podcast us on the iHeartRadio app or KFAN.com.